Um, so today's like Wednesday or something. Today's actually Monday, June 16th, right? Um, I'm I'm finishing the AI apps that I've been working on, the AI chat apps I've been working on, right? I made a couple of improvements to it, so I'm finishing it. I'm just working on like the mini apps in the AI app, on the AI chat app that I'm working on. So I've been thinking about my what the next project is going to be. There are a couple of candidates I have in my head. There's like a full audio browser called Ogo that the Holy Spirit gave me like I think it's like some 4 or 5 months now. So that one is there. There's like a normal regular web browser that I imagined that the Holy Spirit gave me. That one's FD. And then there's this radio. There are a lot of projects, right? But then there's this radio, like how like this traditional radio station, right? You know how podcast kind of like made radio obsolete, right? Okay, cool. So if I remember correctly, when OSP gave me the idea, right, it was how we could use like AI to like bring radio back, right? But not like in the traditional. But if it's going to come back, it's going to come back with like some AI oomph, if you will, right? So you'd be able to personalize the content. You'd be able to interrupt them. Um, you'd be able to um, you'd be able to interact with the host live, and then you could dictate what you want to listen to. Essentially, it's just like a radio that like you could do whatever you want it to do, right? Okay, cool. So to make that possible, right? So just straight to the technical stuff. So for this to work, right, you have to first understand what a radio is, right? Um, you know that if purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable, right? So if we have to know what a radio is, so it's really happy. Okay, cool. So essentially, a radio is just a playlist. A radio is a playlist that never ends. It's just a playlist that is just constantly on. It's just constantly being updated, right? Which is what a radio station is, right? So essentially, what we're going to do is we're going to create like an M3 file. We're going to create a playlist, and then we're going to have AI generate audio, which is something we're going to generate text, and then we're going to convert that text into audio, which is TTS, right? And then we're going to add the generated audio to the playlist. Well, so we're going to constantly be feeding the playlist with like generated audio, and then boom, would have like a radio station essentially. And there's going to be a lot of like different, like I said, you'll be able to personalize the content, and there's